In the world of martial arts and boxing, few names resonate as profoundly as Bolo Yeung and Mike Tyson. Their storied careers and distinct fighting styles have captivated audiences worldwide. Bolo Yeung, the martial arts icon known for his roles in classic films, and Mike Tyson, the fearsome heavyweight boxing champion, finally faced each other in a showdown that was as much about their legacies as it was about their physical prowess. This essay delves into the strengths and weaknesses of each fighter. Bolo Yeung, often called the Beast from the East, is renowned for his impressive physique. His muscles are not just for show, they contribute significantly to his power and endurance. Years of rigorous training in various martial arts disciplines have given him unparalleled strength. Bolo's extensive background in martial arts, particularly in Kung Fu and Tai Chi, gives him a versatile fighting style. His training enables him to execute complex maneuvers with precision, making him a formidable opponent in close combat. His experience in different styles allows him to adapt to various fighting situations. Part of Bolo's strength lies in his psychological impact on opponents. His stern expression, combined with his physical prowess, often intimidates competitors before the fight even begins. This psychological edge can unnerve less experienced fighters. By the time of the showdown, Bolo was past his physical prime. While his skill and experience were undiminished, age inevitably impacts speed, agility, and recovery time. This factor could be a significant disadvantage against a younger, faster opponent. Bolo's expertise lies primarily in traditional martial arts, which, while highly effective, can sometimes be less adaptable to the dynamic and often brutal nature of professional boxing. The techniques and strategies of boxing differ markedly from martial arts, potentially putting Bolo at a disadvantage. Mike Tyson is often regarded as one of the most powerful punchers in boxing history. His explosive power, combined with exceptional speed, allowed him to dominate the heavyweight division. His signature peekaboo style enabled him to launch devastating punches from seemingly defensive positions. Tyson's skills extend beyond mere power. His footwork, head movement, and ability to slip punches are testament to his technical proficiency. Tyson's training under Cus D'Amato instilled in him a deep understanding of boxing fundamentals, making him a tactician in the ring. Much like Bolo, Tyson used his intimidating persona to his advantage. His fierce demeanor and reputation for early knockouts often caused opponents to fight defensively, making them susceptible to his aggressive style. Tyson's fighting style, while incredibly effective in short bursts, often left him vulnerable in longer bouts. If an opponent could weather the initial storm of Tyson's onslaught, they stood a better chance of winning as the fight progressed. Throughout his career, Tyson struggled with personal issues that sometimes affected his performance. His emotional volatility could be a double-edged sword, providing both the fire that fueled his aggression and the instability that led to his downfall in certain fights. The build-up to the Bolo Yeung vs. Mike Tyson fight was nothing short of legendary. Fans from both the martial arts and boxing worlds eagerly anticipated this crossover clash, debating endlessly about who would emerge victorious. Would Bolo's martial arts mastery outshine Tyson's raw power, or would Tyson's ferocity overwhelm Bolo's technique? As the fighters entered the arena, the atmosphere was electric. Bolo, despite his age, exuded a calm confidence, his experience radiating through every measured step. Tyson, on the other hand, looked like a coiled spring, his intensity barely contained within his frame. From the opening bell, it was clear that this fight would be one for the ages. Bolo's strategy centered around maintaining distance and using his superior reach to keep Tyson at bay. His kicks and swift punches were aimed at disrupting Tyson's rhythm, a tactic that initially seemed effective. Tyson, however, was undeterred. He began to close the distance with lightning-fast footwork, weaving through Bolo's defenses. His head movement and bobbing allowed him to slip past Bolo's strikes, positioning himself for powerful counterpunches. Each time Tyson managed to get inside Bolo's reach, the force of his punches was evident. Bolo's experience in martial arts allowed him to withstand Tyson's initial barrage, using his training to absorb and deflect much of the impact. His counters were sharp and precise, targeting Tyson's body to sap his energy. The crowd watched in awe as the two legends exchanged blows, each showcasing the pinnacle of their respective disciplines. As the fight progressed, Tyson's relentless pressure began to take its toll. Despite Bolo's best efforts, Tyson's punches started to break through his defenses more frequently. The sheer power behind Tyson's punches was palpable, each strike resonating with the force of a sledgehammer. Bolo's age and the demands of the fight began to show. His movements, while still precise, became slightly slower. Tyson, sensing his opportunity, increased the intensity of his attacks. He targeted Bolo's midsection with devastating hooks, forcing Bolo to lower his guard and exposing him to headshots. The turning point came in the fourth round. Tyson unleashed a brutal combination, starting with a body shot that made Beyond the Lookout wince. As Bolo instinctively lowered his guard, Tyson followed up with a right uppercut that connected cleanly with Bolo's jaw. The impact was thunderous, and Bolo staggered backward. Smelling blood, Tyson pressed his advantage. A series of rapid-fire punches followed, each one finding its mark. Bolo, despite his resilience, was unable to mount a sufficient defense. With his back against the ropes, Tyson delivered a final, crushing left hook that sent Bolo to the canvas. The referee stepped in, waving off the fight as Bolo struggled to regain his footing. The arena erupted in a mixture of cheers and respectful applause. Mike Tyson had won the bout, his power and tenacity proving too much for even a martial arts legend like Beyond the Lookout Yeung. In the post-fight interview, Tyson was gracious in victory. He praised Bolo's skill and toughness, acknowledging the challenge he had faced. "Bolo is a warrior," Tyson said. "He pushed me to my limits, and I have the utmost respect for him." Bolo, for his part, accepted the defeat with the humility and grace characteristic of a true martial artist. "Mike Tyson is a formidable opponent," he said. "His power and speed are incredible. It was an honor to face him." The fight between Bolo Yeung and Mike Tyson was more than just a spectacle. It was a meeting of two worlds, a fusion of martial arts and boxing that showcased the unique strengths and vulnerabilities of each discipline. Bolo Yeung's mastery of martial arts and his enduring spirit were pitted against Mike Tyson's raw power and relentless aggression. Ultimately, Tyson's victory came down to his ability to close the distance and unleash his devastating power. Bolo's age and the specialization of his training left him vulnerable to Tyson's explosive style. However, both fighters demonstrated why they are legends in their respective fields, leaving fans with a memory of a clash that will be talked about for generations. In the annals of combat sports, the Beyond the Lookout Yeung vs. Mike Tyson showdown will remain a testament to the enduring appeal of two warriors who, despite their different paths, shared the heart of a champion.